Welcome back, guys, thanks for tuning in again. Today I'm going to show you my ForzaRC Week 1 races. That means there are going to be 5 races, 2 semi-final races and 3 final races. The ForzaRC is going through some rule changes, so the races are a bit chaotic, I think more chaotic than last season. And yeah, there are also some favorites like Lage and Davey who didn't even take part, because they can also qualify over the rivals for the overall final in the end of the season. I'm probably also going to be qualified over the rivals section, but I thought it would be cool to just take part in those races to have some great footage for YouTube. And maybe we can even help the ForzaRC to make it better. So yeah, I qualified for the weekly final with 23 other drivers. Some of them are also finalists from the last seasons, so yeah, get ready for some intense racing. So guys, here we go. The first race was with the Porsche 911 GT3 on Road Atlanta, so this was also the time trial for this week, so people should know this one. I was starting from 5th, which is okay for a random starting grid when the first 6 qualify for the next round. FCT Catums in front of me. I already overtook him there, and then I was 4th behind Mr. Jack, who was a bit early in this corner, so that's why I touched him a bit, but nothing happened. And then this Dutch guy, I had to brake for him, and Aggie could go to the left, but yeah, he couldn't gain an advantage, and I was still 3rd after this one. I overtook the Dutch guy. Rick resulted in the 3rd position, and Mr. Jack is still in front of me, but GK is coming back. He tries to overtake me on the inside, which wasn't successful in the end, because the outside line was just better at this moment. Yeah, take a look, here it happens. So easy peasy 3rd position. And yeah, that was actually a good position after starting from 5th. I checked if I got damage here, because we race with simulation damage, and the engine braking isn't good for this car. You will lose engine speed, trust me, I had this before. So, braking very good into this corner actually. Mr. Jack fighting with Kaiser Wolf. I gained so much, tried to go to the outside here, but that wasn't so successful. But as you can see, I had the speed to get a better position. So now we are in lap 2, I'm still behind them. Next to Kaiser, who was braking here, going over the grass a bit. And yeah, like you see, I actually had the speed to overtake him, but I didn't find a line to do so. So I was stuck behind him for a long time, and here he's taking the inside line and blocking me a bit. And yeah, that was good for Mr. Jack to just get away with his decent speed he had in this race. But the fight with Kaiser Wolf was actually interesting, but that was the reason why Diesel just came back, as you can see. Kaiser Wolf was, yeah, blocking a bit, and Diesel was gaining on us. Here was my next try to overtake him on the straight, actually. But yeah, again, checking if there's some damage. But yeah, I think I was slightly faster there. But it was pretty equal. And as you can see, I tried to outbrake him a bit from the outside there to have the better line for the next corner, but he just closed the line and I had to go over the grass. That's why Diesel nearly overtook me. But yeah, in the end, Diesel was nice to me and let me pass. Yeah, so that was lap 2. Now we're in lap 3. And yeah, another attempt to overtake Kaiser. Mr. Jack gone already. And yeah, I was on the inside now, but yeah, I wasn't aggressive enough to actually outbrake him this one. But yeah, I actually had the momentum afterwards, but there was no way to overtake him because he had the better line in the end. And then we're in lap 4, guys, and then it happens. I don't know why. I was just touching the grass on the left a bit and my car just slided. I don't know why. This never happened before, really. It never happened before. I know everybody's saying that, but nope. Yeah, that's why I was 5th. And as you can see, Anto was 20 meters behind me. But yeah, in the end, I could gain some meters on Anto, and I caught up again to the other group. So my speed was really there, but unfortunately I messed it up. And as you can see, I had the fastest lap time with one free lap Mr. Jack running away was close to my time, but that's it. That was it for Road Atlanta, guys. And now we're coming to Brent Hedge, the second track, which was the time trial track for yeah, the Rivals event. And what the fuck is this, guys? Take a look at this start. My car just didn't start. That was the stalling bug. And here you can see guys just going off. I had the inside, overtook Patome, and this British guy, Raw, take a look at him. He's just going straight into them. And then I already have been fourth, and now take a look. He nearly killed me as well. Oh, that was so close. Like 5 centimeters more to the right and I would have died. So that's why I was really afraid of this guy in the following. Here we go down to the second gear. And yeah, I probably had the better exit, but yeah, he was closing the line pretty good, so I was pretty easy when it comes to try to overtake him in this one. Yeah, and then after lap 1, like in the end of lap 1, he made a mistake. He was sliding in here and I had more speed to go into turn 1. He was braking a bit early, or let's say my braking point was pretty much on spot, and that's why I could overtake him. And there was some kind of carnage behind me a bit, some crashing. And then Katims from FCT in front of me, messing it up, drifting like the Drift King over here. And then he let me pass. He probably knew, yeah, I'm probably just too slow right now, so let him go. That's very nice, thank you. Starting in lap 3, F4H Aggie. I got him over here, already 100 meters in front of Diesel and right behind Aggie. Let's see what's going on. Tried to take the outside line, but that was a very good line by Aggie, so no chance for me actually. And this corner, I gained some more speed afterwards in the apex on the XL, and yeah, that's why I could try to overtake him here on the inside, which worked. Very good line on the inside, and yeah, I overtook him. I was first, so easy peasy actually, guys. That would have been something like second or third overall in this semi-final. But then things get dirty. Take a look at it, Aggie trying to overtake me in this corner. I still don't know how he wants to accomplish this. Then he's probably touching me again, but not on my screen. But what happens then? I don't know. I was probably afraid of Aggie, but take a look at it, guys. Take a look at it. I'm straight going to Narnia. Straightly going to Narnia. That's so bad. And that's why I was 5th afterwards. From 1st to 5th. That was such a noob mistake, guys. Mistakes were made. Beginning of lap 5, I'm overtaking Diesel again. Countersteer was a bit too much. I was touching him there. I'm sorry, Diesel, if you're watching right now. And yeah, then we're in lap 6 already. And I even caught up to the first pack, as you can see. I even caught up after this mistake. Like 3 laps later, 2.5 laps later, I'm behind the first 3 again. But unfortunately, the race was over afterwards. So we got Mr. Jack on 3rd, Anto on 2nd, and Aggie in 1st position in the 911 GT2. And that makes position 5 and 4 for me in the semi-final races, which was totally okay because the top 6 qualified. Well, I thought it would be good. And yeah, just take a look at the fastest lap time. The 28.3 I had was definitely the fastest one. But yeah, I thought overall 6th position is still okay because I qualified for the final. It could have been better, it should have been better actually, but I was qualified, and yeah, I thought the random grid will be in the final as well, because as you can see, the rulebook says it. In week 1 there will be a random grid. Afterwards we take the lobby points or the race points. But then we joined the final lobby and take a look at it. I was starting from the 9th position in every single race. Even the announcers didn't know about it. So they just changed the rules, it seems like, without telling anyone. So yeah, I had to start from the 9th position because of my overall semi-final points now, which was pretty unfortunate. This system isn't good at all, because after having a bad starting position in the semi-finals, you're just taking your disadvantage through the whole series, through the whole tournament, when you say, okay, for the final we pick the semi-final points. But what if this guy started from 11th all the time and got closely into the final? Then he just takes this disadvantage into the final and he already lost. But I'll talk about this in a more detailed way in my next video, which will come tomorrow, I think. And yeah, then we talk about the status quo of Season 3 of the ForzaRC. Anyway, let's talk about the final races. So I was starting from 9th in the Flying Lizard Porsche on Sebring. Having a very good start compared to the others. I actually don't know why. So I already overtook Kaiser and Anto. I was on the inside line, which is definitely good on this track. So yeah, I could keep my position, I could stay on it, and yeah, I was already 7th. So let's see what's happening in front of us. Oh, Vida just going to the left on the grass, I don't know why, and then we have 3 cars next to each other, Vida, Kaiser and me, and I was actually surprised that nobody crashed. So Kaiser overtook me, but I overtook Vida. Yeah, checking again if I have damage or something. But we're still on lap 1 and I'm still behind Kaiser. And now Kaiser is braking very, very early. I probably was a bit late as well, but Kaiser was also very early. But yeah, I'm sorry for this. It's probably still my fault. I didn't pass him because of it. I waited so that he could go, and yeah, he was still in front of me then. Well, and then guys, I was making a very, very stupid mistake, again involving Sunday early driving Kaiser. Just take a look at it. I was right behind him and I didn't see my braking point because someone was just killing it on the right, you know? The board was gone and I totally missed it. Kaiser was a bit early again, but I was just going to the right then to just not hit him. This was totally my fault, so yeah, that's why I've been on the 9th position. I caught up to the guys in front of me, called Anto and I think it's Vida. Yeah, it should be Vida. They've been 50 meters in front of me after the mistake and then I caught up. Anto's trying to overtake Vida and they are just going to touch each other now. Take a look at it. Anto's sliding slightly, Vida probably a bit too late, and I could just use it to go on the inside and overtake both of them. And then I had like 2 laps, free racing. I could gain on Anto for the whole time and I caught up to Kaiser, as you can see. So my speed was again very good on this track. And now we're in lap 5. I caught up to Kaiser and had 150 meters in front of Anto. And in front of Kaiser there's the group between with Mr. Jack, I think, and someone else. I don't see the name at the moment. But yeah, here's the corner again from the first lap. I didn't hit him this time. And yeah, while this pack is just going on, I try to make a move in some seconds. Because Kaiser is making a slight mistake. This was also on the Forza stream, by the way. So here, he's touching the curb on the inside, which makes him sliding a bit. I'm using this momentum to go over here to the right, and then yeah, just take the inside, sliding a bit, but yeah, having this fair maneuver and overtaking Kaiser. And yeah, with this maneuver I was 6th in the end. And this lap time is 6.2. So with the overtaking maneuver, it was a 2:06.2, which was just as fast as the fastest lap time from Pubs, who was winning this race. So yeah, the speed was there again, but unfortunately, I had some problems again, like starting grid related, braking related, and yeah. Yeah, braking related was Johnson related. Yeah, and now, welcome to Chaos Race, the Chaos Race on Spa, with the Penske, the Porsche Penske, the RS Spyder. I was starting from 9th, of course, and then yeah, really interesting things happened. So I was taking the white line because I thought, okay, let's see if something's happening on the inside, but yeah, the start was actually pretty clean. I could overtake Kaiser to get the 8th position. And now, here we go guys, Anto in front of me, and then take a look at the carnage. Oh whoosh, oh my god, I'm just shortcutting slightly because I wanted to survive. I'm also overtaking Vida because my line was probably the fastest one over there, because I didn't have any contacts with others, and now being behind Mr. Jack on position 4 after starting from 9, which is pretty good. I was happy after the start. But then there was another race incident with Mr. Jack this time. He was like 20 meters in front of me in this very fast left-hander, and then he just got slower. He slows down, and then I'm clipping his back. I don't know why he was so slow in the apex, guys. You can nearly take this full throttle, just lift and go through it. Fortunately, I didn't touch him on his screen. I just died. Nothing happened to him. It's probably still my fault for some reason. I was a bit salty after that one because I was fast, I had the speed. But still, just brake a bit earlier, Mr. Johnson, and here we go. Yeah, same for this. After this lap, I caught up to Anto and Kaiserwolf, who've been in the fight. I wanted to overtake Anto on the right, but I saw I am already too late on the brake, so I'm just going through it so that I'm not crashing those guys. So, yeah. My braking point could have been a bit better, definitely, but I just decided to go there then. And now, take a look at it, guys. Anto versus Kaiserwolf. Clipping him on the left, and then he's just coming to the right. I wanted to overtake him on the right. And then my car was totally destroyed. I don't really know why he comes to the right. I mean, this crash, I don't know who's guilty, Kaiser or Anto. Maybe Kaiser slowing down, I don't know. But then, just stay on your line, Anto. And then he's just coming to the right and... Oh my god, guys. This just destroyed my race. And yeah, I had to go to the pits. As you can see, my car was destroyed. I was 11th. And then, yeah, I was just having a free lap. Caught up to Kaiser a bit, because Kaiser also got destroyed. This incident just destroyed the race from the two of us. And yeah, the first one, Eggy, was already over the finish line. But yeah, this lap you're seeing right now was my fastest lap time in this race. And this lap time, guys, this lap time was over a second faster than Eggy's, I think. So yeah, it's pretty unfortunate again. I had the speed. There was this braking maneuver with Mr. Jack. I don't know if it's like 100% me or also a bit him, because he was just sliding in the middle of the corner when it's definitely the apex. And yeah, it was 2 minutes 1-2, and this lap wasn't even pretty good, I think. And yeah, 3/10 slower and faster than Roadrunner, who was also pretty fast, but yeah, pretty much faster than the first guys. And this leads us to the last race, guys. Of course, starting from the 9th position, Spyder behind me. It's on Virginia full with the 918 Spyder, and now just take a look at this, guys. I won't commentate this, just check out the beginning. See? 6 positions after the first turn, with people crashing into each other, and Anto was also ghosted a bit. I don't know what happened there. Maybe he was lagging a bit. So I decided to not do the maneuver on the left side on Kaiserwolf, who was second, and Eggy in the lead. So I was already third, going to this part of the track, which is pretty tricky actually. And now we're reaching the hardest part of this track. Many people died in the races, and Kaiser also nearly died. Take a look at it. First he's braking, and then braking again, sliding, and yeah, that's why I could overtake him. Eggy also with some slight problems here. Nearly going to the grass on the right, and then yeah, I'm just overtaking him on the outside line. He was on the inside, but yeah, my acceleration was just better. My apex was better than his, so that's why I overtook him. And yeah, we are now in my fastest lap time of this race, because I was just pulling away in this race, guys. As you can see, I was first, and there's something like 200 meters to the next guy, to the second one already in lap 3. So yeah, we are here at my fastest lap time, which was a 1:46, I think. I decided to show it to you because otherwise I could have just shown you like the first part and then yeah, the end of the race, because it's too boring to just see someone driving alone, right? So yeah, heading to this fast section again where Kaiser had his problems. I've seen some I've seen some incidents on the stream afterwards where people just hit those walls after fights, and that was crazy. It was crazy what was going on behind me. So yeah, it's really important to have a wide line here, and then early apex. Try not to touch the grass. That's not too good. And yeah, here it's just driving straight, shifting up to 5th, and then yeah, it's all about hitting the right braking point. Like close to this white board on the right. And yeah, going down to 3rd. This line wasn't pretty perfect, I think. And yeah, shifting up to 4th in front of this one, so your car is more stable than 3rd, going down to 3rd. And then yeah, getting a good apex for the last corner. So that was my best lap in this race, when I was gone in lap 3. And well, in the end, I had something like 600 or 700 meters in front of Mr. Jack, as you can see, drifting over the finish line. And yeah, that was the race. That was the best race for me, of course, because of the start, and then I just pulled away. 8.5 seconds in front of Mr. Jack. Roadrunner was 3rd, Kaiser was 4th. And yeah, there you see the lap times, and yeah, my lap time was 1 second faster than the lap time of the second fastest, I think. So yeah, here we go, guys. That was the last race. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching this long video, those 5 races. As you can see, I can be satisfied with my overall pace, I think. I think I was pretty fast. But yeah, I did like 2 or 3 shocking mistakes as well. So I definitely have to avoid them next time. But yeah, I'm also very, very disappointed with the format, actually, with the qualifying format, that you have to use your points, your semi-final points for the final, like for the starting grid position. This doesn't work at all in my opinion, and this is only one topic I'm going to talk about in my next video when, yeah, we talk about the ForzaRC Season 3 by Gfinity, the Porsche Cup. So make sure to tune in, guys. This will be tomorrow or maybe the day after tomorrow. And I'll see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, and yeah, keep racing.